Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome to my channel. Sorry I am late, but I had technical difficulties because I do not use my laptop during the week. So it did not want to come on, but I'm here. Hello, Renee. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. You'll be listening, have to move around to do some things. Okay. Thanks for listening. I am working on my round cardigan that I've been working on for probably a year and a half, but I'm making progress. This is what it looks like. And I believe this color is maize. It's a 5 bulky weight yarn. And I don't have the label, but it's the Premier Puzzle Premier or Premier Puzzle, one of them. So I am up to like I think I'm on round 34, but I'm actually on the increased round of 31. And I have to do increased rounds up to either 44 or 48. That's where I am right now. Because this is one of the things that's been a whip for a very long time. Hey, Gloria, how are you today? Thank you for joining me and hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? It is 90 right now here. It was 91 like 3 o'clock-ish or 92, something like that. It's too hot. It's too hot. That's all I got to say. It's too hot. And Miss Gloria had her little top on that she crocheted. It was so sexy. I was like, look at her doing her thing. I'm hoping this thing will get done. Well, it is. Renee pushed me to be a little bit more focused on finishing some projects. And then the last time my friend was on the live, she was like, I said I was going to get 5 things finished before I went back to work. And I go back to work Monday and I got my 5 things finished. Where's my little booklet? Although I have a whole lot more to do, but I did get. So I finished my doll, and I think it was the doll that was a crochet along with the Niqua. I didn't do all the bells and whistles that she did with the doll. I just made the doll in the dress, and that was done. And then I finished the halter top for my daughter. I finished my little bunny. I was working on a little card wallet that was finished. It was a quick thing to do. And my hoodie back there. That's 5 things. Now I'm working on this cardigan, and I'm working on another crochet along with the Niqua for another doll, but she sends out the pattern in parts. So I have finished the first part, which is good for me because I'm usually behind. Renee is saying hello to Gloria. Let me pop these things on the screen. My computer is like, I'm not working today. You didn't have me working all week. I should say laptop. And she's saying hi to Renee. Renee saying hi to Gloria. It's Not Magic saying hi all. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? And Nightbot saying welcome to the channel. And don't forget to hit the like button. So And my poor daughter is sick. She was too sick to even go to work today. This brown cardigan, ooh, it is going. I want to get it finished by the end of the month. I think that's doable. Let me see, what day are we on? The 12th? Yeah, I think it's doable because I'm only going to work on it and the doll as she posts the information. So right now I'm just going to work on this and hopefully I'll get it finished. Gloria says, I did a thumbs up to 78 and I'm adding to the boho beach skirt I made for a friend birthday. Her hips are a bit wider. Had to add 7 inches to the band and fringes. And thank you. I was very pleased. Oh, I bet you were. I started doing, I think it was Shyler. I think she says Sheila, but Sheila, whatever her name is. Um, she has a cute fringe cover up. I started doing that thing. I was like, this is not going to happen anytime soon. Plus, I don't even go to the beach, and I don't have a pool, and I don't go anywhere. Um, my friend, his condo, they had a pool, but I think it had to be clean or something. Anywho, I don't go much to the water. I said, so why am I wasting my time doing this? And I never even finished the one that I was gonna wear on the cruise. It never got finished. I was working on it on the cruise, and it just never got finished. So the aqua part of it became my daughter's halter top. So at least it was finished, and the yarn did not go to waste. But now I have a ton of white yarn that I have to do something with. I saw Hector had a really cute halter top that I'm thinking about doing. I wrote it down on my list of things I want to do. So I'm trying to, when I see things pop up, I put it in my favorites, and I can go back to it. I just have to write it down and remember and write down whose crochet pattern it is, so I can go back to it. So I see something I want to do every day, but I don't have that kind of time. And now when I go back to work, I certainly won't have that kind of time. Why couldn't I have won that $1 billion? Somebody won it in Florida, in Neptune. I think that Neptune must be, oh, I forgot where they said it's in. Oh, it's near Jacksonville, which is 5 hours from me. So I wasn't the winner. Somebody won that $1 billion. Their life hopefully will not um, blow up in their face. We had another guy he had such a name, Abraham Shakespeare. That was his name. And he won a lottery, and I can't remember how much he won, but someone took advantage of him because he wasn't the smartest person in the room, and they took advantage of him and they murdered the man for the money. Now that doesn't even make sense. Okay, I'm going to go back because that gives me a lot more Maybe, let me go back and do it the way I was doing it because now the count seems to be off. That way seems to be adding. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm supposed to be turning each round, but I haven't been turning each round. And then I got to it, I was like, oh, maybe I should start turning each round. But now when I do the count, it's off. So I'm just gonna keep doing it the way I was doing it and be done with it. But the lady took advantage of him, had his family thinking he was still alive. She was leaving notes, like sending mail to his mom, having them thinking that he was still alive. And she had murdered him and poured a slab over his body in her backyard. Well, was it the house that he had bought? I think it was a house that he had bought. Anyway, it was terrible. I thought, I was like, money truly brings out the evil in people. Hey, Regina, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? Now I've been watching, it's not really a documentary. It's a it's like a real events mixed with some Hollywood events, Hollywood reenactments, or how they like to embellish stuff. But it's called Painkiller, and if you haven't seen it on Netflix, it is so worth the time because it's all about how OxyContin, the Sadler family that's been sued for billions and billions of dollars, and I it's such an eye opener of how crooked some of these companies are when it comes to money over people. And they were making this drug, and they knew that it was highly addictive. And it's I always say, if you've ever done statistics, statistics is basically however someone wants it to be, they can write a problem to make it be the way they want it to be. And that's how these people are with a lot of these companies. And big pharma, mm, mm, I was sitting there, and as all of you know, I'm a nurse, and I'm sitting there blown away about how they twisted the words of doctors and to make it work for them. But the one thing that still irritates me is that there are, mm, mm, if not millions, at least hundreds of thousands of poor minority people in prison for marijuana and crack. And the people that got hooked on opioids and did just as much crime, they're getting paid for their drug addiction, haves and have nots. So the disparity of America. But Painkiller, if you haven't seen it, watch it. It is such an eye opener. If you're interested in things like that, I'm very interested in how crooked this world is. It always gets me. Hey, King Morgan, how are you today? Happy Saturday to you as well. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. I know you're a gamer, so I don't do gaming. I do the little games on my computer. I'm doing Zen Blossom right now. That's I know your gaming is totally different, but I'm doing a, a game Zen Blossom, and I swear every turn now I see one of those flowers or plants or something. I'm like, is this game haunting me? Regina says 89 degrees and sunny. Just finished my one-eyed monster. Ooh, now to decide on what's next. Oh my goodness. Did you post your one-eyed monster? I watched one of the I think she's Mexican, and it said, I saw 5 minutos, however you say it in Spanish, and it said, pug 5 mementos. So basically, she was going to show you how to crochet in 5 minutes. This little pug, it's a little teeny tiny little pug. It's cute, but of course, it's going to take you longer than 5 minutes. Her video was 5 minutes, but it's going to take you longer than 5 minutes to do it. But it was so cute. But I was like, I don't. I don't have time to be doing that little pug. The little pug is not on my list of things to do. But if you want to find little pugs, if you want to do little pugs, it's easy. Um, if you know a little bit of Spanish, you can understand. I don't know. They a lot of the stuff they just say, and I just watch what they do and know how to count, and that's as far as I get with their Spanish. Mhm. Nightbot saying welcome to the channel. Regina saying hi. Not Regina. Gloria saying hi to Regina and King Morgan saying hi. Not yet. I will soon. Okay. I finished my. I did the little dancer. That was one of Aniqua's um, crochet alongs, and I saw the doll and my friend, her friend. Um, she has a dance studio and she teaches children dance. And I thought about her when I saw it, and I asked my friend. I was like, "What is her favorite color?" She said orange. I was like, "Orange? I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that's their favorite color." So I made it for her, and I left it. Because my friend and I, we went to our game last night. What a big hot mess that was! But it was the second and third string players, so it wasn't like it was our first string players. And so I left it over there, and she finally got it, and she made the cute little video. And then she did another one on her bed. So, and she named her Faith. She's so cute, so cute. I just love her. Marshall, I haven't seen her on my channel, but she's watching my shorts, and she's like, "What happened? I know I've been gone, but now now you're doing amigurumis, and you said you'd never do." I said, "Well, I got the bug." And then Regina's comments almost the same thing. I have the bug. Once I see their face, it's like I gotta get them finished because I want to see what they look like completed. But for the longest, I never wanted to do them because I do not like doing single crochets at all. But if you want to do a nice one, single crochet is the way to go. I'm sure there's probably other ones that are done in maybe, but I don't know. All of them are done in single crochets. And then I always have a problem trying to count. But now that I do it so much, it's easier now for me to count my rounds and stuff. But before it was like, not the single crochets. So for the longest, I avoided them like the plague. But now I'm doing more of them and I'm getting better at it and it's less stressful. And I'm always fascinated when they're finished. Of course, mine never look like Aniqua's. My dolls never look like anybody, so they look like the way I did it. That's the way they look. Ah, Nightbot doing some of his job. She knits more than she crochets. Who knits more than crochets? Mhm, mhm. Oh, my box of tissues. Ah, I just noticed I don't have my box of tissues. That's crazy. Nope. No box of tissues in here. That's never a good thing. You gotta always have tissue around. I broke my cutter, my Cricut cutter. It fell and the part that cuts the whatever you put in it fell off. And it's so weird. It's happened before and I've always been able to get it on, but for some reason I can't get it back on. I'll try later. Because I know it snaps right back on, but for some reason it won't go on at all. Are you talking about Aniqua, Regina? I know in some of them, she says she's learning how to knit. I'm gonna leave that part right there with her. I'm still trying to perfect crocheting. But all of her dolls have been. Is she knitting any dolls? Because all of her dolls have been, and she has a crochet along going on now with the little superhero that I'm doing. So I just finished the head and the wig cap on that one. Now I'm gonna have to do her face. Because once I get her face on them, then I'm like so excited. Like, yes, let's do this. Where am I bought some of the dark polyfill. This. And I bought it from Joanne. I think that's where I got it from, Joanne's. And I just opened up the bag and I was stuffing something with it. And out pops um, some white. I was like, wait a minute now, why is there white in here? So that irritated me. And I kept working with it, and the little white, little white, little white, and then a big chunk of it came out. I was like, uh-uh. So it really, really got, so you can see that big chunk of white. This was not supposed to be in there. So I was like, I went to their website, finally found a place where you could contact them, and I told them, and I don't know, the next day or the day after, the lady called me from Fairfield. Is it Fairfield? I think that's the name of the place. Yeah, Fairfield. A lady called me from Fairfield. And I missed the call because I just woke up and I looked and I saw the phone because when I go to sleep, I turn my ringers off because I get all those alerts and stuff, and I just turn the ringer off. So I got up and I listened to the message, and then I called her back, and then it just rang on her end. And then she called me back. And I told her, she says she got the email and she wanted to know if I had pictures. And I said, yes. So she got my address. She says, okay, I'll send you out another. Because I sent the email and says, I'd like another bag because pay good money for this stuff. It should be right. So I, it came today, the new bag. The box was so beat up. I said, it's a good thing it's nothing in there that's going to break because I actually took a picture of the box. It was so, I was like, what in the world? That huge dent, a huge dent in the box. So, but I'm happy. I got another bag of polyfill, and the bag that I was using, I'm just working around all the white. Your makes are improving. Nobody makes everything the same. I know I can't. Yep. They sure are. I see the improvement over because the ones I have in there, I'm like, they're gonna stay back there. One of them I definitely want to take apart and redo, but um, of been doing Aniqua's crochet along because she has certain techniques that you can't see them on YouTube. I have yet to see any of the stuff that she does, like with the hair and all that on YouTube. But I like the Arab ladies. I like the way they do their hair. Like my little the doll that I did. What did I call her? Spicy. What did I call her? Something spicy. I called her. But anywho, the one that sold. Um, I did her that pattern from one of the Arab ladies who is not speaking English. Like I say, long as they can put some words up there, because it's really, numbers, chain, what skip, whatever. So it's not like it's something that I really, but sometimes I like to hear them talk because sometimes when they're counting, I can pick up the counting, but I haven't yet to really pick up the Arab counting at all. I couldn't tell you what she says when she's saying one, two, three, four. I can't tell you what she's saying, but I listen to them because I just like it's babble in my ears. It's just blah 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 blah. I don't know what they're saying, but they do such beautiful work, and I love the way um, when I started doing the little curly Q hair, the way they do it. That's what I really liked about my little spicy doll. Ooh, I love that orange hair. And I'm doing another one, but her hair is going to be purple. But right now, she only has a face. That's it. I haven't gotten to. I'm working on the wig cap, but I just haven't finished it because it's so much to do with all those little curly cues, doing each and every one of them one at a time. But I agree with you, Regina. I am getting better. That's what I want to get better, better, better. And the ones that don't meet my when the ones that I don't fall in love with, they don't ever get to my Etsy shop. They'll get donated eventually. I just want to look at them for a little while. Like my mermaid, I first time doing her, and I still look at her and like, I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I might try her again one day, but no time soon. She came out way too big for me. I didn't expect her to be that big. But it could be just my crocheting. I know Anika definitely crochets tighter than me, and that's her job. It's her full-time job. Mm, classes and making dolls. That would be so nice if I could do that. Just crochet and make a living before arthritis becomes my bestie, and I don't ever want arthritis to be my bestie. I think she and Yolanda are doing some big not festival. What do you call them? I can't even think of the word. Craft show, a huge craft show. Can't remember where it is, but I know Yolanda had posted her preparations for it and how much it was going to cost. I was like, "Ooh, yeah, you got to have some money for that one." Hey, Sharon, how are you today? Long time no see. I hope you've been well. What are you working on and what's your weather like? And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. I'm working on my round cardigan that I must get finished by the end of the month. I'm close to finishing it, but I got a lot more round rounds to do. But it's coming along. It's quite big. Let me see how many. One, two, three. I got 13 more rounds to do. If I do one round per day, yep, I'll be finished by the end of the month. Because that's how I feel, taking me a day to do a round. But now I just have to work on it until I get my next part of the pattern from Aniqua. So that's today and tomorrow, because I think the second part of the pattern comes out Monday. So I have today and tomorrow to work on this. I should say tonight, is because it won't be today, it's tonight. I've been doing well and working on ruffle hat orders. Oh, okay. It's hot and muggy in my neck of the woods. Yeah, and everybody is hot except for Gloria. She says 78. That's lovely. The ruffle hats. I've seen so many ruffle hats this week. I did mine, but let me see. Yeah, I think they're all on my Etsy page, but they're sitting there. I sold two of them a few months ago. And the other ones are just sitting, collecting dust on my Etsy page. Oh, she said, yeah, until the rain comes, I gave a thumbs up. Yeah, we haven't had rain in a couple of days. Let me see, yesterday, did it rain yesterday? Nope, it didn't rain yesterday. I think it rained Thursday, maybe a little. And I thought it was going to rain some today because I really don't want to turn on my sprinklers. But it doesn't even look like it's going to rain today. I guess I should turn them on just to make sure one of them doesn't pop up and become a geyser. Because that is usually what happens. After the lawn man goes over them, he's going to break one. It rained, yeah, because one day I was like, oh, I guess I'm going to have to turn on the sprinklers, and then it started raining. So I was like, cool, don't have to turn them on. Oh, Monday is going to be drag myself out of bed to go to the ball and chain computer. It's going to be, I'm praying I get to retirement. I do not want to have to work forever. Like some of my friends, we all keep saying, oh, I'm going to work till I die. I don't want to work till I die. I want to work and do what I want to do till I die. That's the work I want to do. Something I want to do, not something I have to do. But you never know. You just gotta keep moving, keep moving. That's my thing. Gotta keep moving. I've been pretty good about keeping my calorie intake down. Some yesterday, my friend and I we were gonna go on our way to the game. We saw the Cousins food truck, and I've been wanting to get some of their lobster or crab roll or whatever. So my friend got the crab roll, and I got the crab roll, and she got the lobster roll. And they have a Connecticut and um, Massachusetts. Yeah, I think it's Connecticut and Massachusetts. Was it Connecticut and Maine? Anywho, one of them. The Connecticut one is the one with butter, and then the Massachusetts one is the one with mayonnaise. And my friend doesn't like mayonnaise, so she got hers with butter, and I got mine with the. I didn't taste any mayonnaise. If there was mayonnaise in there, I didn't taste it. It was pure crab meat. That's the most expensive sandwich I ever had. It was $20, but it was so worth every bite. As I get their things in there, they're like always close by, but I never go out to go to it. So I was quite pleased that we saw them on the way, and it was preseason, so it wasn't like anything grand. It was we just wanted to go out and support our team, but that detour to the cousins was so worth it. Let me see, Nightbot. Hey Melanie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? Did you all see how those fires have destroyed Maui? Oh my goodness. And I didn't know they said they had a hurricane that they don't even know where how the fires got started, but they said due to the hurricane and the high winds is what, really made it 10 times worse, 100 times worse. And all of the historical stuff is everything is just burnt to a crisp. And the last check, there was 80 people dead. I'm sure the death. And they were saying that usually they get one of those loud sirens or whatever alerts, and they didn't get anything. And now they're saying it's because the wires and stuff, everything was down, so that's why they didn't get any notification. Saying hi to Melanie, saying hi to Melanie. But when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, your whole livelihood. They interviewed a man that had just moved from wherever he was to his new art studio, and he was supposed to open the next day, and now it's burnt down to a crisp. Everything is lost. It's like Mother Nature does not play. And there's Nightbot. It's 84 here, relaxing after a bike ride. Ha! May crochet later. A bike ride. Ah! I gave my bike away. It was just collecting dust and cobwebs. And I gave it to someone that would need it a lot more than me. And I didn't want with my bad knee and all. I think I was just scared to ride it because I was like, I don't know how much it's going to aggravate my knee with that constant movement like that over and over and over. And so I just was too chicken. And so I stopped riding it. And then um, I My niece, she is the, what do you call it? Guardian? Yeah, guardian for this young boy. And he needed a bike so he can get back and forth to school, so I gave it to him. It's a mountain bike that I've had since the beginning of time. I bought it when I was still in the army, like in the 80s, but it was still good. The only thing you really had to do was dust it off and probably get some new tires. The tires were good, but I don't know about the inner tube because it really, um, because it was just sitting. So of course the air just seeped out because of um, probably could just because. But anywho, we pumped the tires back up and it was good to go. He went on about his business with it. And when they showed this couple, they have those automatic bikes that you can get now. They cost like $3,000, I think. And this couple saw one at night, and the guy went right on over there, cut the chain, but they didn't get very far because they couldn't pedal the bike because the bike was still on the battery or whatever makes it go. I said, "Good for you, crooks." Tell you, it's so many thefts going on, people stealing high-end vehicles and stuff, not just people, a whole gang of people going into neighborhoods, going from place to place to place, stealing people's cars and stuff. I'm like, this is just out of control, out of control. And I'm sure if you watch any news, you saw the big old brawl in Montgomery, and now everybody is doing those folding chair memes and stuff. So I came across someone that's actually made folding chair earrings, and I was like, I'm doing this for the culture, so I bought a pair. Got 15 miles in today, was hoping for 20. Please. May do 5 more later this evening. Oh, trying to improve. On a bicycle, I mean, you rode somewhere for 15 miles. Mm-mm. Nope. No, when I was young, I probably could do that. Not now. Mm, no. I don't even know how far I rode the bike when we were in Germany, but I was so young and so active then. Mm, I wanted to walk, but God, it's so hot out. And it's a hot, muggy. Our humidity must be at 100%. This is certainly not, there's no cool anywhere. I got I don't know if any of you saw it. Now I'm trying to improve my doll skills. And I was looking for the skin tone yarn because I think the doll, because I used the Nequa's yarn, which is thick. It's her yarn is thicker than the skin tone yarn. But I was looking for the yarn, and I was on Google because I always go to Google because then at least you get like a price comparison with the Google. And I saw the skin tone, and it was 3 pack for $5.99. I was like, "Are they sure?" That doesn't sound right because I know a skein of that is $5.99. So I kept looking, and I was looking, and I kept looking at it, and I put it in my cart, and I'd look to make sure it said 3 pack. So I bought all of this yarn, and I forgot it was. I bought because I think Skin Tone has 12 colors, and a few of the colors I didn't get because I don't need any more peach because I have like 5 skeins of the peach, and I hardly ever use that. But I got all the other colors in like 2 packs of each one of them. I was like, there's got to be a mistake. But when I checked out and I looked at all of them, make sure it said kept saying 3 pack, 5.99. I was like, I don't know if they are like getting ready to discontinue this, but I'm jumping on this bandwagon right now. So I get it. Hey EJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, Gigi, and everyone crocheting a hat tonight. What kind of hat? Trying to get those pounds off. Been recording my food is working so far, little by little. Yeah, that's what I do on my Fitness Pal. I write down, and I carry my phone because I used to have the watch, but when I got that burn from wearing that watch, I said forget it. I'm not buying another one, so I'm done with the watches altogether. So I just put a pedometer on my phone, and I just make sure I when I'm up moving around, I'm carrying my phone with me so I can get my little steps in because all of the little bit counts. Oh, she said, love the turtles. Let's see. Hey, Rochelle, so glad I will tell my daughter. Oh, okay. Let's see. The hat is Denver. Oh, Denver Broncos, orange, white, and blue. Oh, so you're Denver Broncos. My brain is still trying to get used to what's his name? As my friend says, Sierra's fine husband. Oh, what's his name? Oh, why can't I think of his name? Russell Wilson. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that he's no longer a Seahawk, even though this is his second year and they pay him a whole lot of money. And his first season was not the best. So I can't root for you all, but I hope he has a better season. But I don't want him to have a better season than me, than my Dolphins. Yes, Russell Wilson. Yes, Lord. Ah, ah. We went to Channing Crowder. He's one of the alumni Dolphins. And when we were sitting there, he came up the stairs. Now, mind you, we are not on the first level. Our seats are on the third level. And he came, and so we saw him, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And I couldn't even think of his name fast. And my friend's like, "That's Channing." I was like, so I asked him. I said, "Can we get a picture?" He said, "Yeah." So I took a picture with Channing. And mind you, I've seen him lots of times because they used to. I don't even know if the Offerdahl. He's another alumni Dolphin. But in November, he used to do the gridiron grill off, where a lot of the alumni Dolphins players came and they would cook with someone's restaurant chef. So and then they would have like a specialty alcohol as a part of the event. So Channing was always there, and a lot of the other Dolphin players. And Channing is so much fun, so much fun. So it was good to see him last night. We were like, why is he okay? Then it dawned on us there were a lot of young kids behind us. So he was probably like their coach or, sponsored them or something like that. So that was pretty cool to see. Broncos are my, number 3 team. See, come on, Rochelle. Couldn't Miami be in there somewhere? My sister, they're Cowboys. Now, mind you, they live in Atlanta. They're Cowboys fans. So boo. Anywho, and Chiefs, I like them because we can't get to the Super Bowl. Well, we'll let him go on to the Super Bowl. Let me see. Going to try to sell these hats this fall. All right, good luck. I hope it all works out for you. I like I really would like to do one of those craft fairs, but like I said, around here, craft fair they have a lot of big festivals with the craft fairs in there, but the chunk of change you got to give up, and I'm like, I got to figure out how to recoup that money too. So I haven't done one. Hey GGP, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Rochelle laughing. Then AGGB. Yeah, so and then I was thinking about because I was so upset when with Etsy and their fees and all that stuff. And I didn't realize that Etsy, I guess I didn't pay attention to it because I never really paid attention to how it's broken down on the fees and stuff. But I didn't realize, I know you put how much the tax is, you have to put in, your state, whatever the tax, or they put it in, because I think they still have mine wrong. But I didn't realize they took the tax out of whatever your sell price is. So they take the tax out, they take your fee out, and then whatever's left, that's what you get. So I said, now when I post a price, I need to add that tax in my price. That way, when they take it out, it won't be such a hit. Didn't think like that before. Now I know. Sell dolphin colored items, keychains, and stuff at the dolphin tailgates. Listen, when we go tailgating, that's what I do. Tailgate. I don't go out trying to sell nothing. I'm not a hustler. I don't, it's just not in me. And the first year that I made hats for my girlfriend and her mom passed away since, but I made hats for the three of us, and we were walking to go up on the escalators to go up to our seats, and this man saw. He's like, "Hey, you made those hats?" And then my friend said, "Yeah, she made them." He's like, "You should make some more. You'd sell them. You could sell those here." I said, "Okay." That was like probably 6 years ago. I have not. I have made a key. I make every time I make something dolphin. I usually make it for myself and my girlfriends. I don't. I don't even think. And everybody always says to me, "Why don't you bring some of your stuff so you can sell it?" I don't think like that because I know when we're there tailgating, there are people coming around trying to sell stuff to us. So I just never think about it. Like the year we played when Minnesota came, and I had all this Minnesota Viking stuff here, didn't even think about it. I could have took it, and I'm sure they would have gobbled it up, especially if they're going back to Minnesota in the wintertime because it's damn cold up there. Everyone has their hands on our money, and they don't own a crochet. Yep, I'm done with PayPal. They held my money because I made over a certain amount, and they had one time to do that. What? That's crazy. Well, I'm still trying to. I'm hoping this lady will set up my I mean, it's there's a website there. It's just not functional yet. I don't know. I really don't know because even with your website, if you do payment through PayPal or the credit cards or something, some there's a fee for everything unless you only have them to send the money straight to you. Otherwise, there's a fee. Like you said, everybody got their hands in our purses. and nary a one got a crochet hook. So that's what I've been trying to figure out. How can, because if you do your own money, especially if you actually doing it as a business, you have to set aside the monies like for Florida. I don't know, every state is different, but for Florida, you better set aside that money so you can send your sell taxes to the states. That's another reason why I kind of stay with Etsy, so I don't have to think about all that stuff. But because I'm still basically in my own tax bracket and I'm not really making any money, then I don't have to like do a separate tax thing for my taxes. I don't have to do like a business taxes and my own separate income tax. It's all jumbled in there together. But I think after, if you were like making like $10,000 a year or something like that, then it, I think things change. But I'm not there yet. Who knows if I ever be there yet? But it's just, you just all these websites and stuff, everybody wants a piece of the action. I print my own invoices and only use Zelle or Cash App. If they use Cash App, I add the 1.75% to the item price. Oh, Cash App charges a fee? I didn't know Cash App charged a fee. Or you talking about if they send it to you and you take it right away. I think that's when they charge it. If you take it, if you let it sit for a couple of days, then they don't charge you that fee. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I only do Cash App with my daughter and the guy that cuts my lawn. Yes, quarterly taxes. Yeah, so that's only if you're like at $10,000, right? Or something like that. I know my ex-husband used to do quarterly taxes, and I was like, I don't know why he did that. Because he had a little business with his computers and stuff, but and I know he used to do something with the taxes. I don't. I hope Uncle Sam don't come and tell me I was supposed to. If you want your money right away, yes, for the Cash App. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know that's when they because I when I started with Cash App and I'd say, "Did you send me the money?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, I had no clue of how to even look at like how do I know you sent me money? One of the things I did with Cash App, they sent I don't know if anybody else does it, but they have the roundup thing where I chose Google as my stock because you can purchase the stock. So I chose Google as my stock, so it rounds up. Um, I think every time, I think it rounds up. I don't know if it does it monthly or does it every time, but anywho, it rounds up and buys a little share of Google stock. Because I have a one full share of Google stock, and I don't know what, because I don't look at it. I know the last time I looked at it, I think it well, I know Amazon one share was like $3,000, and I think Google was somewhere close to that. I don't remember. It might be a grand. I don't know. Shameful. I don't look at all that stuff because I figure I'm not touching it right now. I'm not gonna get myself all in a frenzy when it goes up and down and up and down. I'm just gonna be 65 or 67. I told my daughter already, you better hope there's something left for you because there may not be anything left for you. No, I file every quarter with the state, but I don't always have income during the quarter, but I still have to do the paperwork. I wonder if I have to do the paperwork because this guy does my um he does my taxes and he puts all of my because I write down everything that I do with my business and I just give them to him. I give him a tallied up, but I don't per se say. All I do is this is how much paid for whatever. Like when I do Aniqua's classes, all that stuff. I put it down because it's a part of the business. I'm learning whatever that skill is. And then when I sell stuff, so I have a tally for what I purchased and what I sold, but I don't particularly have anything separated as far as the taxes. And I've always wondered if I'm supposed to. I don't know. I hope I don't get in trouble like when it's nearing me to retire. PayPal would take when they do the invoice, they take 3% of the item price, then take again if you want your money immediately. That's 3 times. Hell no. Sell me. Yeah, I know they because I just let it. I don't check that I want the money right away. I just wait the 2 or 3 days and then it goes into the bank and I just leave it like that. It's just like I don't want to pay extra fees for anything. I don't go outside of my bank because I don't want to pay no fees at the other places. Plus, banks tellers are all over the place. So you really shouldn't, unless you're in another state and don't know where any of your banks are. But if you're in your own state, you shouldn't have to use anybody else's teller unless you're in a tight. And I don't plan to be in a tight, but you never know. Yep, all these companies taking money left and right. They making money off of us while we're trying to make a penny. They're taking a dime. But like I said, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's the best option. Because even when I looked up eBay's fees, they right off the top, 13%. I was like, whoa. And I found out another thing with Etsy. If someone sees, um, and I don't even know how they figure that out either, but when they send me my information, like it tells you how you did for the month, and it'll say, "Oh, you got to sell from offsite," and it's like, how do they know that? And I don't know how. I don't know. So, and if you get a sell that was from an offsite, which I don't understand, but anywho, there's a fee for that. There's a fee for everything. Zelle works with many banks now. They work with my credit union. Yeah, my credit union is supposed to have Zelle too, but for some reason I can't get onto the stupid their they have an app, and for some reason you know what I think it is? I think it's because I've had my credit union account for, is it 30 years now? My daughter be 29, so it's got to be 30 years. Yeah, I probably had that credit union account for 30 years, and because my number is so old, maybe that's why I have such an issue getting. And I called him, and he says, "Oh, you should be able to get in." And I went back in, and still didn't work. So I said, "Forget it. I just deal with my own self." Valerie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Says hi to Mel. Says happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. How are you? What are you working on? And what is your weather like? And hope you thumbs up when you came in. For these companies, I don't know. I don't see a win-win anywhere. I think the win-win would probably be able to have your own website and be able to control more that way. But I think you still would have to pay some kind of fee somewhere. Well, I know for the website, you definitely, because you're on somebody else's platform, because I paid for the website, and it was 300 and something dollars for a year. And have I even gotten it all up and running yet? Nope, but it's paid for. And I tried Shopify, but Shopify is definitely, you got to be tech savvy and understand all the quirks of that. And actually reached out to their help people because I wanted it to show my PO box address, but it kept showing my home address. And I kept telling them, I don't want my home address on this. I want my PO box on there. And I think eventually, but if you do Shopify, they have like a $30 a month one, and then they have the like $80, 7.99, 79.99, whatever. I just say 80, I round it up. And I figured if I did that one, multiply that by 12, it's more than the 300 and something dollars for the website for the year. So, and the thing is, if you're not really selling a whole lot, then you're paying a lot of money and you're really not selling. Like me right now, I paid a lot of money for this website that I'm not using right now because it's not up and running. And then next year, you know, do I still want to pay 300 something dollars? I don't know. But at least I know it's paid. But if you're on Shopify, it's like with anything, if you're not actively marketing yourself and trying to get sales in there, you're just paying. And I said, if I can't at least sell one item to offset the cost of the monthly fee, I don't know. I'm still at I'm at a quandary when this comes with this business stuff. Valerie says, I'm good. How's the grandbaby? Melanie says, hey, Valerie. It's hot there. It's hot everywhere except for some places have nice weather. I have not gotten my reading glasses yet. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I'm going to go to YouTube University and learn to make my own website. It may take me a while and it may be simple, but I have to try. Yeah, you can there's because when I was talking about it on one of the Facebook groups, and one of the people told me about, and I see it advertised too, and it's like, oh, it's quick, you can do it, and you can do it yourself. I was like, it's not that quick. Yeah, you got. If I had nothing but time on my hands, I could have probably done my own website. But you definitely, and you have young people that understand all the computer savvy crap, so you probably have a easier time doing it. Why can't I think of the name of it? It's because a lot of people say, yeah, go to this. I think I still get their emails. For some reason, I can't think of what it's called now because it's not like a second language for me. Valerie says, I hope everyone is doing everyone. Dumpling is good. Ah, little ones, those little ones, they bring such joy. Let me see. I think it's oh, why can't I think of the name of that? Does anybody have their own website on here? As they still send me emails. Knowing me, I probably. Oh, what is the name of? But a lot of people on Facebook used it to make their websites. Now I can't think of the name of. I don't even understand. Does anybody use Canva? That's another one. There was a lady on somebody's YouTube channel. She was on there for an hour and she gave a really good explanation of how to use Canva. And I was going to watch it and work with it. Never got around to it. But at least I know it's still there. So, because Canva is a good place to make up flyers and you can do your own business cards, all kinds of stuff. But Time is so important. Uh, maybe it's not under this email address that they sent because I would have seen something by now. And I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. Yeah, I'm thinking that is on my other email address because I I really need to get rid of some of these emails. Good Lord. I'm just 2 days ago. Where did the Paisley Park? Oh, tickets. Mm, I don't know if I come across it, I'll let you know. But they say it's free. She looks like my son. Oh, is that a good thing? Is she cute? I got a tattoo with her name on my arm. No tattoos for Gloria. No, ma'am. I just wanted to let y'all. I'm hanging in there. Okay. I am glad you are hanging in there. Give that baby a hug for us all. Yeah, I'm thinking this is under, because I think I would have seen something by now. That's another thing. When you get on these email things, they just never stop coming. That's why I can never clear out my email. And I try to um, um, unsubscribe, but so many of them, good Lord. And this back to back to back to back, same thing, different day. So I am guessing it must be under my other email address. And Pam, the crochet entrepreneur, oh my goodness. She sends out so many, and her emails are so long. I don't think I've ever finished one of them. My son's grading. Mama is turning that. Oh, that's nice. My mom just turned 81. Mm, all right, I don't remember it. Oh, now I'm looking at patterns that I have, so I know it's not there. That's so weird, but I just every now and again I'll see the commercial for it, but it's supposedly free to create your own website, but I can't find it. What is that? Key hanger. Oh, I think I know what that is. I don't need to see that. Um, that is so crazy. I do not see it. Maybe I stopped I blocked their or unsubscribed to them since I wasn't using it. Hmm. I don't know. There's so many of them. The 22nd of this month. Oh, okay. My daughter's the 25th. Hopefully she won't be sick. She'll be okay. Okay, I'm in April now. Wow. No, I'm guessing I must have it has an odd name, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the website. But yeah, I think we should all have our own websites. Paying out all these fees to all these people. Let me see. Where's my hook? I'm gonna try this on because I put a few more. It looks pretty big. I gotta try this on when I finish this round. I may be closer than I think I am since I lost a pound or two. I certainly hope that by December I'm down to a really comfortable weight. Only downside to losing all this extra weight is the flab that comes along with it. Since I carry most of my weight in the belly, it's going to be a jiggly. And it cannot have plastic surgery. No, it's not that one. Oh, let me see. Hey, that 1 pound matters. Yep. I celebrate like it's 10 pounds. I can feel the difference though. I can definitely feel the difference when I put on some certain clothes. Like, okay, I made some progress because that's all I'm trying to do is make some progress. Wicks. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Wicks. I'm asking the people that I think that's what it's called, Wicks. Um, now I'm starting Ruby's granny hat pattern, bucket of grannies hat. Oh, I haven't seen that. It must be one of her written patterns from her Etsy shop. I haven't seen that. Let me look it up. But there, Wix is supposed to be free. Yeah, create your start creating a professional web, build your own website, reliable web hosting. All eh, oh, it has an AI domain, and that's another. We should all be afraid of this AI stuff. Really, we should all be afraid of it. I heard a news report. Um, Wix, when you create, oh yeah, when you create a free website with Wix, you get reliable, scalable, and free web hosting. So Wix.com is supposed to be a place you can do a free website. I heard, I can't remember what state it was, but this lady was arrested. She was 8 months pregnant, arrested based on AI information that she had been involved in, I don't know, some kind of crime or something. And it turns out that they pulled her information from like a 2015 traffic stop. So somehow her information got in. It's a mess, but she's suing the heck out of them. And I would too. Intermittent fasting is helping me a lot. I try to do a little something every day, even if it's the walk a mile video I watch on YouTube, keep moving. As far as intermittent fasting, I figure intermittent fasting because once I eat and go to sleep and I've slept and I the last between if I've had my last meal from the time I wake up, if that's been 12 hours to me, that's intermittent fasting. That's the way I see it. Yeah, it's one of her new patterns on Etsy and Ravelry. Okay, yeah, I figured as much. I bought her that one pattern that was like, oh, I can't remember what the name of that thing was, but it had the 3 buttons on the cowl part of it. I bought it and I've never even made it. So I said, okay, so that's I'm not buying any more patterns unless I plan to start using them right away. It's there. I can always go back to it, but and that was what, 2 years ago when she did that pattern, probably. And I have not made it. I'm trying, I'm doing this cardigan, I'm doing a hoodie. Um, I've always wanted to do a hoodie just because I think they look so cool. I mean, you can be so creative with the hoodie. You don't just have to be a blah 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 hoodie. And then I was in I'm on this one of these groups, um, a chat group, and one of the ladies posted a video, and she made a Cowboys cardigan. Now you know I could not let that go. So now I'm trying to figure out how to make me a graph so I can make me a Miami Dolphins cardigan. So hopefully one day I'll get to wear it when it's actually cold. So I'm figuring maybe our Christmas Eve game, it might be a cold game, so I might be able to wear it that day. So I've been working on. So I've only gotten a few rows done, but I have planned to get that thing done because I was like, I cannot have um what do you call it? The Cowboys showing me up. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, where's my picture? I don't know. These are the earrings that I I ordered. I probably never wear them, but I just thought it was cute. Somebody said to her in the group that she should donate some of the proceeds to the that person's legal fee fund. I say, yeah, because he gonna need some money. Okay, so this is as far as I've gotten. But you can see, you got the sun. But that was so funny. I don't eat after 6. The next day I may have a banana if I'm going to exercise. If not, I eat. Oh no, no, I can't do that. My body laughed at the 12-hour fasting. I blame it upon. Yeah, menopause ain't no joke. No joke. It is. It's truly when they say a change, it's definitely you. Oof. And I still that's why I still have my hair in these little twisties because it's too hot. I said I'm gonna take them out, take the rubber band off for our first game, and then I'll go get my hair done again in October. Probably get it twisted back up again. It's just too hot. It is too hot. And it doesn't. And if once I take them out, all I'm going to do is pull it up into a ponytail, and that's what I don't like doing. Continuously, always having my hair up. But when I put it down, then I'm so hot. I can't win. It's like a no win. And it'll be hot here till shoot November. I had 2 more months, 3 more months. Anywho, all right, ladies and gent, if you're still there, I'm gonna get off of here and work on this round cardigan and try it on and see if it's big enough. Seems to look big enough, but you never know until you try it on. I'm trying to get away with oh, I gotta go look because I'm going for a size large. So I know I must still be in the medium range. I might still be in the small range. Anywho, we shall see. Renee says hello to everyone in the chat. Hey Renee, I'm getting ready to get off. So I thank you all for joining me today. And if I get this thing finished, I'll post it. Oh, did I show? I don't know if all of you saw my little doll I gave to my friend, but I just love her. She's so cute. She's my friend. This is the screenshot that she posted. She has her on her bed. I kind of like that orange after I did it, but I just like, oh my God, I got to give her. So that's her name is Faith, and I gave her to my friend because she has a dance studio. She teaches dance. And I was like, oh, she'd be so cute. Let me see. Where are so I posed her with her in a split with just her little leotard on. And then I posed her with her split with her dress on. I think she's so cute. I'm still trying to perfect my face, but I think she's adorable. Saying hi to Renee. Renee saying hi to Melanie. Oh, Renee said she was listening. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Rochelle. All right, ladies, I thank you all again for joining me, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Go Dolphins. Everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye.